guys? Welcome to Talk on the Spot. I'm Mark Sangarima, and we're all gonna go around with our names. So
I'm Ryan Connors.
I'm Ronaldo Lorenzo.
And I am Cody Wan.
well, this is Talk on the Spot. So we got some couple topics on us actually, a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot, but we got a couple stuff talking. I actually wanted to bring up the iPhone 8 rumors. If you guys seen anything about it,
I actually have not. Like, what are they planning on?
the iPhone 8.
They're actually planning on making it kind of curved. Like,
Really?
See, what is that gonna do?
Like,
honestly, making it
They're trying to
curved.
remake it. The iPhone, what is it, the Galaxy? Which one did it? Galaxy S?
Yeah, Galaxy. Oh, do you mean like is like the screen gonna come
like the
over
curve.
it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That,
like the screen's gonna like go onto like
Curve.
the side of the phone. Okay.
Yeah.
all right. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Most iPhones that come out, I do not like because they come out with one like every year.
Yeah. It's,
And on a typical iPhone, I think could last you like 4 years, and they come. I don't get it.
I don't know. It's like the phone itself has just been getting like so bland as of recent for me.
Honestly.
Like I've had it for like 3 years at this point.
Like, when
I mean,
they-
they're durable. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they definitely. But when like they first introduced them, it was like kind of cool, like kind of like at like the iPhone 5 when it first
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the new
I don't know. I really
type
like
of
the
it.
4.
But they're staying at it.
I kind of feel like the iPhone is just. They used to be going. They upgraded
They
a
kept
lot
do-
throughout the years.
that's what I'm saying.
They
Then
didn't
it
stay at
just-
one point. They just stayed at one point at around the
They never
iPhone 6.
upgraded.
Like,
Once the
they're-
iPhone 6 came out, it's pretty much stayed as is.
I mean, that's-
and just
There's
upgraded
a-
its specs a little
I heard
bit.
they're also gonna have a new software instead of the regular software.
Instead of just their iOS.
And
iOS,
they're gonna
that's it.
change their
Another
LEDs.
iPhone.
Isn't that a common thing?
instead of-
I feel
and
like iOS.
And instead of LEDs, it's gonna be an LCD.
Yeah, it's an LCD. It's a 5-inch OLED screen.
I do like
that.
With a dual camera, with an LCD screen, and also the front. The front is also gonna have a dual camera.
That could be interesting.
I feel it'll be too much.
Not really.
It's so wide.
I know that
No.
the 7's like camera.
I don't like, the reason why I don't like Android is because of the wideness of the
You
screen.
used to
That-
have an Android.
I know, that's why I said, the reason why I don't like it.
He could talk about
Yeah,
it.
the reason why I don't like the Android.
Which phone?
I used to have the Samsung,
Yeah, the
the
Note.
Samsung Note 4, the Samsung Note 5, the Samsung
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 sponsors
Galaxy S5, and then I just wanted to switch to iPhone.
I feel like
because I didn't like the camera. That's the
The new
main
iPhone
reason.
though, it could be complete garbage.
It
People
could.
would
It-
still buy
I
it.
know.
You know what upsets me? You know the earbuds? People are
Yeah.
actually buying that.
I mean, I actually want to buy. I actually want.
Same. I thought
I
people
actually
were
want to
not gonna
buy
buy
them.
that. Why?
They're cool.
Why? No, first hold on. Why? Why do you want to buy it?
Because they're different from the regular.
Okay, then
Bluetooth
but don't you
headphones.
afraid to lose them and then what?
Yeah,
$100
that's
gone to
not-
waste?
That's exactly what
No,
I'm saying. I
because
lose those
they
in
bring
2
the thing that holds the phone, the AirPods, bring something where you locate them through your phone.
You could just get yourself a nice
Located.
Bluetooth speaker, not Bluetooth speaker, but the wireless Bluetooth headphones.
All of them are connected together. There's none that are separated like the iPhone.
I just
I'll
don't
give you
see
that,
why
but-
it would be necessary to have wireless.
It's not, but it's.
Wait, the
it's
wireless in general or the pods?
The pods.
Like honestly, I feel like I'd lose them.
they
Like, I
actually
already
don't.
lose my
They
head-
actually
I lose
don't
my
come off as easily as people, say.
Yeah, but like a lot of people have different size ears.
Yeah, but they still fit.
The only thing is like it wouldn't get tangled. Like, you know how
Okay,
which I don't
yeah.
mind. I don't mind doing.
I do like that, but like
Maybe that's one. Yeah.
I honestly feel like they're just making them to compete with like the other wireless.
Because a lot of people are
Because
buying
look,
like
it's like
wireless
it's like
Beats.
these. It's like these. Just
It's like
think of
that.
the wire,
But like
without.
I lose that entire
Yeah.
thing. I would lose this in like a
Honestly,
day.
honestly.
Actually,
I put them in my
they're
pants and
actually
then they'd be
bigger than
gone.
what the regular ones are. Like
Yeah,
they're
but
bigger.
still, they're still a small object in general.
You can't lose them. It's
I agree.
impossible to lose.
It's
But
impossible.
imagine you just drop them in public.
And
or
you don't
just-
even realize
Or just like,
Because if you're listening to music and you drop them,
no, I'm just saying, like,
What if they're in your pocket?
because I saw this picture.
that's why you always have to carry the case with you.
I saw
That just seems a little bit inconvenient.
No, it's
Like,
not because the case is small,
The
so
case
it's actually more
must
convenient.
fill for the wire though.
I'd rather just throw
I
my
don't-
normal earbuds in my pocket and just go after that.
Let them do it though, I guess.
It's, it's easier with the case because first of all, your earbuds get tangled. All right, now you don't have that problem, and it's a small case, so you're getting your headphones out easier than what you would with your normal headphones.
Get Beats wireless.
And they connect.
I think that's why they made
automatically
them
when you get them out, they connect into your ear, so you don't have to worry about plugging it into your phone.
Cody made the best point. I think they're making them compete because every second you walk around, you see someone with wireless Beats or some other like brand that made wireless. So I think they're just trying to compete with them.
I don't know. It just seems like
I
this
feel like
really
it was a good
dumb
idea, but then again, it's not. I just feel like it's gonna lose. I feel like I'm gonna lose it.
It's just gonna honestly after like a year, it's
I
gonna
would buy
flop.
it.
I feel like.
I would buy
Yeah, it'll be-
it. I mean, not for its
buy it?
exact price, but not.
I mean,
But I would buy it.
How much are they is the real question. How much
They're
are
like
they?
$150.
Because they don't come with the
They're
iPhone.
150.
What?
Speaking of Apple garbage,
That is too
I did
much.
buy an Apple Watch, and I have to say, it was just like useless. Like
Why is it? I feel like I never
it was
got
just-
one, and I never
got one,
understood it,
and
what it really did. but-
like at first it was really cool. I was like, oh,
The
this is cool. I
only
can like
reason-
have all this stuff on.
What?
I got an Apple Watch.
Oh,
probably,
really?
like,
Yeah, that's
probably like a
something
year
too.
ago or
At
something
first,
like that.
At first, I did.
The
It
watch
looked boring.
seemed like
but
such
then-
a great idea. It was like,
But,
okay,
like-
you can manage all your stuff without even having to take out
Yeah.
your phone. And then like, I used it for a week, and I was like, why did I get this? This is I
only
can do
reason-
everything on there.
The only reason that I would use that watch would be to work out.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
only
true.
You could get a Fitbit
Then you
at
can
that
get a
point for
Fitbit.
half the cost.
I know, but
He actually made a good
the
point.
Apple Watch just looks kind of better.
It does. It does.
I agree with that point because I don't like working out and bringing my phone along with me for like every single thing I go to because it's bigger. So I think it would be easier to
So
have
instead
a
of your phone,
watch.
have like what? How much does that cost?
Yeah, it was like $300.
Forget that. Forget that. Never mind.
I mean, at the time when it
Never
came
mind
out, it
about
was
that.
like $300. But
Yeah, I do not
I imagine they're now like probably 200,
Yeah,
250 or
250,
something like that.
250.
I mean, still a $50 difference really doesn't
I mean,
compensate for the thing that'll sit there for no
I
reason.
mean, you could get your drinks to work out.
What?
What? You say get your drinks
To work out, you know? You said
on an Apple
like-
Watch?
what do you mean? What do you mean? By,
Because
am I
instead
drinking
instead
from my
of using the $300, now you're paying $250. Use the 50, you know, to pay for
Great
it.
logic.
You could just get a Fitbit, and then you'd have so much more money for
On
whatever
drinks,
you're
on
talking
drinks.
about.
But I mean,
How much do you think a
the Apple
Gatorade
Watch
costs?
is more, what's it, I don't know.
How much
the
was
word.
what?
It's more
convenient?
convenient.
I guess. I mean,
What? The iWatch?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
See, I'm not gonna hate on
It's
people
more
that get
predictable.
it. Just for
It's
myself,
more
I
predictable
wouldn't get it.
than the other one.
one thing I did like about the iWatch was you could answer phone calls on it, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
I think I thought having the ability to call
Yeah,
while you
that
watch
was- it was
that was
so
so
cool.
cool
I
back
think it
then.
depends on the person's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like my lifestyle, I really wouldn't need
For
a
people in the
watch.
city, I feel like it'd be
It would be
useful
for, like, a
But like
businessman, yeah.
for the area we live in, at least, I don't really see it being.
Unless you're a
very
businessman or anything
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, still, not that important. You're a businessman.
I need a watch that calls.
That was so cool back then. I remember when I was just a kid. Just not. It wasn't even Apple. It was just a little Android
Yeah.
capable of calling.
Didn't someone make one before iPhone did? I feel like
no, that was
Samsung.
an
No,
ability.
no,
that was
Samsung
an
did
ability.
make one.
Even before Samsung, there was always like cheap
Yeah,
ones.
because
Their first, the Samsung's first watch actually had a camera. Then when they went to the
Really?
S2, it had no camera, so I was disappointed with that one.
I feel like I've heard like before the iPhone. I feel like when iPhone made the iWatch, people were saying, "Oh, now they got into this. They made a watch just like everyone else." But it was like better.
Yeah,
But still,
it
I don't
was
know.
better.
Yeah.
It does look better.
The only thing that was not better was its price, bro.
Ah, yeah.
I mean,
As they keep updating
it's like
this stuff,
any
it just
other
gets more
watch, but the
expensive.
thing is, I guess its software is better.
Yeah.
Should we move on to
Yeah,
the
I
next
mean,
topic?
I don't know what else we got.
So the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl?
It happened.
Okay, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. Did you?
I watched
Everybody
some of
watched
it.
it.
I watched the entire
Everybody
thing. I was
watched
sticking
it.
for the Patriots. I'm not a Patriots fan. My brother is though, so I was hardly rooting for them. Probably the greatest Super Bowl that I ever saw.
Personally, I liked it.
They
I'm not a
went-
big sports
Wasn't
guy,
it
but
the
I really
first
liked it.
Super Bowl in history
That
to
went
go
in overtime.
Overtime.
That's
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's
when they tied
actually
up, oh my
crazy.
god, I'm like, what did they do? I'm gonna sit here till what? What time did it end? Like around 11? Around 11, I think.
Their comeback was the craziest thing
Yeah,
I
they were
ever
down by, I think,
And I don't even like football.
23 points
I know it
or
was
something like that.
19 going into the fourth.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I think it was a lot of stupidity by Atlanta because they did not run the ball to waste the time in the third and fourth. They kept trying to throw it, and they were in field goal range to go up by 11 and would have stopped the Patriots from their game-winning drive. And they tried to throw it and got sacked, and they got out of field goal range. So
Some of the catches that the Patriots made, though, those were
phenomenal.
pretty A1.
Julian
I
Edelman,
like
probably
that.
it's being argued as like the greatest catch ever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Great game though.
Great game. It was a great game.
I gotta-
Halftime
yeah,
show.
the halftime-
The halftime
listen, the
show.
halftime
Lady
show.
Gaga's
He does not like.
I have not seen Lady Gaga do anything. No, I've seen her before, but I haven't seen her do anything live in like years.
Yeah.
To see that happen, was,
Also, I
love
have
her
no
more.
opinion about Lady Gaga.
Really?
Like I didn't hate her.
Like,
I didn't
prior to
love
the
her.
show or
but
anything?
yeah, but into the game, I'm like, That's pretty good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And I usually do not like the halftime show. The past years, I didn't like it.
Last
Bruno
year's was
Mars was
better,
okay,
though. Pretty alright.
but I really did enjoy
I
it.
prefer last year's than this
Personally,
year's.
I did not like it.
Yeah, he did not like it.
I didn't.
What, the halftime?
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't like it this year's either. I
seemed
like
off
last
to me.
year.
It seemed off to me. And there was like, the songs were like more of a throwback.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah, I enjoyed
Isn't
that.
that what they're gonna have
I
to
don't
do
know.
though? Sing their most popular songs?
Yeah. I was gonna say if she sang her like obscure
hasn't put out
garbage
a
that she
song
made
in,
over
like,
the past
a
couple
while,
of years,
so
then
what?
nobody
I mean,
would
obviously
get
those are
it.
the only songs that she
Something
has.
smart she did after the Super Bowl. She released her tour dates, which
Really?
I thought was pretty smart.
That's
Because that's the way to go after you perform where everybody's watching, pretty much. So
Got
that was a
a
good
lot of-
idea.
Hold on, before we go, hold on. Let's tell everyone first to make sure you check out our YouTube channel at
I enjoyed
Isn't
that.
that what they're gonna have to do though? Sing their most popular songs?
Yeah. I was gonna say if she sang her like obscure
hasn't put out
garbage
a
that she
song
made
in,
over
like,
the past
a
couple
while,
of years,
so
then
what?
nobody
I mean,
would
obviously
get
those are
it.
the only songs that she has.
Something smart she did after the Super Bowl. She released her tour dates, which
Really?
I thought was pretty smart.
That's
Because that's the way to go after you perform where everybody's watching, pretty much. So
Got
that was a
a
good
lot of-
idea.
Hold on, before we go, hold on. Let's tell everyone first to make sure you check out our YouTube channel at YouTube/99BCTV, Instagram at channel_99, Twitter @_BCTV_ and Facebook at BCTV99. Just wanted to let everyone know to make sure everyone knows our Twitter, our Facebook, and Instagram, so keep them updated.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to say another thing. We're gonna have last week's show. It's gonna be pre-recorded every show for the reason we're gonna have our last show we recorded, which was the first episode of Talk on the Spot. That should be airing technically last week, so it's always gonna be a week behind with news. If you wanna watch it live or the day of, just go visit our YouTube channel. It should be uploaded the day of when it's recorded. So make sure you subscribe. Keep your reason to subscribe.
So anyways, back to the Super Bowl. I made a bet with one of my friends like right before the game started. And he was asking just like, oh, does anybody want to bet like $10 on the game or something like that? I was like, yeah, sure, it's whatever. I chose the Patriots, and like halfway through the game, I was like, yeah, I'll just give you that money whenever you want it. And then right at the end, I texted him saying, yeah, you can just drop by my house whenever. I'll accept that.
Right, yeah. And I was emotionally invested into the game as a fan.
As usual.
I also had some bets going, but I was emotionally invested. And as a fan, I think I'm going to speak for the Patriots fans. When it was down 21-0, I feel like it did not look good for us. I think we knew it, but we all held like a little bit of hope onto where's Tom Brady though. And he did deliver. So, and Atlanta fans, that is a tough one. As a big football fan, if that happened to my favorite team, blew a 28 point
28
lead,
or 23 or something like that.
that would not have been good at all. that would be a crier afterwards.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I mean, both teams played like. I mean, I barely watch football at all, but like both teams played very well.
Well, they
from what I
played
saw.
well, yeah. And actually, a funny thing I thought, after the game, Tom Brady, he said he put his jersey, his game-worn jersey, which now people are saying is the biggest memorabilia in sports history.
Yeah.
He said, oh, well, I went back and I put it in my bag. And he did his press conference and he came back and it was gone.
Oh, jeez.
So May thought like, oh, the equipment manager must have had it, but they didn't. And now there's some guy on Twitter and eBay saying, well, I have it, and he's selling it for like millions and millions of dollars. So I think, and people are like actually bidding on it. So I think people need to realize, like, first, see if it's real or
that's
not.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that guy was smart about it. He thought quick about it and made that post. Anybody could have done it, but he
Still,
thought
that's-
really quick about it.
I think that's pretty illegal to just steal his.
Well, it is illegal.
It is.
Yeah, did he just put himself out there as a crime? Like, I stole a jersey, everybody come buy it. Before I go to jail, please someone buy this.
Oh my god.
Someone buy my bail, please.
I'll need the money once the cops come. Have you guys heard about Beyonce's pregnant?
I did hear about Beyonce's pregnancy, and I am energetic because I feel like they are family goals, to be honest.
I'm happy for him.
Does she already have a family as is?
Yeah,
have a child?
Jay-Z and
she's married?
Baby
Oh, yeah,
Blue.
yeah, she-
Baby Blue came, what was it, 2 years ago?
Baby Blue. Wait,
Baby Ivy Blue.
Ivy Blue.
Ivy Blue.
Yeah, so that came like 2 or 3 years
what's her
ago.
name?
Ivy.
Ivy. Oh,
But like the chance of having twins is pretty like low enough already, so that's pretty cool.
having twins. That's like.
It runs in your genes.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it, Randy.
You still have twins?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
it does.
I honestly
It
don't.
comes
It's
from
just a chance.
it comes from your what's it called? Past generations.
I don't
I
think.
don't think so.
I think it
There's-
does.
Let's see here.
Well, so you're telling me somewhere
Okay,
in
here's
Beyonce.
something.
Nobody knows.
Nobody,
what causes
nobody
it.
knows the causes of identical twins. All pregnant women will have approximately the same chance of having identical twins. About 1 in 25 older mothers are more likely to have non-identical twins because they are more likely to release more than one egg during ovulation. So
Oh, yeah.
everyone has the same chance, kind of.
Little science lesson.
Yeah, a little science lesson right there.
I think you might have been wrong.
I think you're really wrong there.
Beyonce was one out of the was 225 or 125.
Yeah, speaking of kids and celebrities, Madonna actually just adopted 2 twins.
Wait,
Yeah.
she's trying to get supplicacy for Beyonce.
Beyonce did just say, well, I have to do it.
I have to get twins as well.
So I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Twins
I'm
and
glad. I'm glad celebrities do stuff like that.
Getting twins? Adopting?
Yeah, just adopting and stuff. It's,
Adopting generally.
How happy you think the kid was getting adopted by a celebrity?
It's like, oh yeah, you're getting adopted.
By who?
Oh,
By a celebrity.
One day you're in an African
Madonna.
country. One day you're in an African country. The next day Madonna comes and adopts you. It's kind of a big
That's
thing.
pretty crazy.
It is a little bit.
What did you say? Foreign country.
What if in a foreign country?
Alright.
Yeah.
I thought you said something else.
No. We also got. Only me and Cody have seen about the Wendy's tweets. Oh no, you too.
No, I see.
Yeah, have you seen the Wendy's tweets?
Yeah, I've heard they're
heard.
pretty savage, but I have not seen any. No.
No, some of them. Okay, let me read out this one. Someone tweeted at Wendy's, "Your food is trash." Wendy's replies, "No, your opinion is though." Stuff like that. Wendy's are just tweeting back at other people.
I've seen a lot of like
Yeah.
big like corporate or not corporate, but yeah, Twitter accounts from like big businesses doing that more often, like assigning like a person to actually handle the Twitter account, and I love it. I love everything about it.
I feel like that's every company's fear, talking trash. Well, not trash, but like
But
talking
look where
back.
Look where that
Like,
got,
yeah,
but
that
they
got
said
them-
Customer's always right.
Customer's always right, or bad publicity, but it made it reversed.
Yeah.
Now it's great publicity.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I think that was a very risky move.
It was.
From what I'm hearing, it paid out. I don't think it gave them any negative, like, oh, Wendy's is
It's not.
mean, but
no, it's just
I mean, it's a
everyone loves
fast
it.
food chain.
Yeah.
It
yeah,
doesn't really-
that's very true.
Personally, working at a fast food restaurant, I wish I could say those things,
You still
but I
working there?
can't.
Wait, where do you
Yeah,
You work at a fast food?
yeah,
Where at?
Arby's.
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 Yeah, we have a lot of customers that don't like that.
I can imagine. But I could never put myself
I mean, like,
through that.
some customers would come up to me talking about the price that I can't change.
Wait, what do you mean? They're like wanting you to lower the price?
Yeah, they come up to me. They're like, "Why is my sandwich this much?" I'm like, "Well, you added lettuce, tomato, onion, and you wanted different sauces. I mean, I'm not the one that changes the price. You choose your own price.
Exactly. I never worked at a fast food restaurant, but I can see throughout the days at least one instance of someone just being tough for no reason. Like a customer, I think
they
do
just
that.
walk in, think they own the place, and then they're shut down and they're all mad.
Exactly.
And then the only rule, customer's always right.
Not in some cases, but in most cases.
It mostly is. Well, that reminds me of a little story of mine about a customer. When I went to Burger King. I went to Burger King once about about a month ago. I went to go, me and my cousin, we had coupons. You know how you always get the coupons for Burger King and stuff like that?
Yeah.
We used 5 of those. We just gave it to her. Say, charge us everything that's on those coupons. Forgets a couple items, like I think 3 coupons. We go home, notice that they're not there. We just come back here, you forget these 3 items. They pretty much just gave it to free. So we stayed quiet about it because we didn't want to get caught. But it's just, that's what tells me that the customer's always right. You could just say, you forgot these 3 items, and they'll just give it to you.
Yeah,
That's so...
my job does that sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean,
just to avoid the hassle of dealing with people.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen those YouTube videos how to get free Starbucks, and the guy pulls up to the window and starts speaking Spanish, that's not mine, and he gets it for free eventually.
What?
Because they don't understand him. So I think there are ways you could get things for free. I have not tried any, but there are ways.
Sometimes if a restaurant is not doing good and they get bad reviews and the whole day is just constant bad outcome out of the sandwiches and everything that they make, they would have to give it to you for free because they don't want to go through a long process of speaking to a customer, and then they'll just be let me write your name down. Next time you come in, you could get it for free, or they just give you a free coupon.
Cool. McDonald's does that. If the meal's taken free, they just give you a little card.
Yeah.
I know Wendy's does that. The one down in Drums, at least. I'm not sure about the one up in Hazleton. It probably does.
It's good food.
I'm pretty sure most
I got a
fast
bunch of
foods
free
do that.
coupons for that place. It's great.
We got one more thing on us about Amazon Go.
Yeah,
Apparently only I know about it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
Amazon Go. Let me read it. I wrote a couple stuff about it. Amazon Go. It's a store where people could just walk in, and the way it works, it's just think of a regular store, a supermarket store. Okay, people could download an app called Amazon Go. You just walk in, and there's a scanner. You just scan your phone, pick out anything you want. Anything you want. And somehow the way it works, it's called some kind of scanner they use. If I wrote it down, some sensor vision scanner, where whatever item you pick up, it automatically goes to your account. And it's just hold on there. Like if you're shopping on Amazon, it's added to your cart. Once you leave that store, they'll charge you.
Now,
That's it. You don't talk to anybody?
How does it know which item is which?
I don't know. There's sensors everywhere.
I think there might be a button where you would have to press.
But how does it know that that's your
phone, probably.
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
the phone, yeah, you scan your phone in to go into the store.
To go into but I'm thinking that there has to be some type of Bluetooth device where either you have to click on the item, not physically go to a cashier, but just click on the item and it's added to your cart.
Yeah.
And then you just walk out.
And just to put it back, you just put it back and then it gets rid of it.
See, here's the thing with Amazon.
Empty your cart, in real life.
Yeah, but the thing about it,
Hold on.
yeah, that's really
Wait,
risky.
hold on. So I don't like Amazon for my own reasons. I just don't like the company itself.
What do you like,
but-
eBay?
No, I don't know. I just don't like Amazon. But I feel every year I hear about a new thing Amazon's doing, the drones.
Amazon's the new eBay.
Isn't Amazon supposed to be in a couple of months a drone will definitely deliver it to your house?
I'm waiting.
I mean,
Exactly. But I feel none of these things are going to get done. I just don't think it's going to happen.
They have a lot of plans. They have the money to back it up. So.
They do.
they could do it. They just would have to plan it out correctly. They would have to put stations around the state. But the drones, they could upgrade the drones to be faster and deliver it to your house faster.
Amazon, do you think that'd be for Prime members, or would you have to get
Prime members.
But
definitely.
also, this is the thing. I feel the only way to make the drones thing work, they have to now make kind of not stores but little buildings everywhere in the city now
Not
to make
little
it work.
buildings, but
because you're not gonna fly a drone from California all the way to New York.
Obviously not, but I'm talking about a company, a big station just full with drones.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work. Even if that company was in California, they're not gonna ship drones all the way to New York.
No, obviously, I'm saying stations,
Yeah.
big stations. in each
Like the
state,
Amazon
in each
warehouses?
state.
I
Yeah, like
feel like
a warehouse in each
They
state.
could
That's
even
what I'm
just
saying.
like branch out from the normal warehouses that they have and assign workers to, fitting the drones with what they have. They also need to make sure like people aren't just gonna like, I know as obscure as it sounds, but like shoot them down
Yeah.
and just take the packages and be like, yeah, this is mine.
But I feel like we don't have to worry about this because I don't think there's gonna one come to Hazleton. Because whenever they do these things,
mean-
like maybe in like not 20 years, like 10 years, they'll start going more.
Yeah.
But I feel like at first it's gonna be Los Angeles, New York, just
the big cities and
Miami,
stuff,
major
yeah.
cities. I feel like it's gonna take a while to start spreading out. Like we'll get one like in
to our
Wilkes-Barre.
area.
Me
or something.
personally, because they open Amazons a lot throughout this state, not just this state, but throughout the country.
Yeah.
And, they could be doing the same thing with the drones
That's
and
what I'm saying.
station them in like every state.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but-
And
I
just
feel
have like
they're
a
not,
pack of
though.
them.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
what I'm
like they ship like the package that you order closest to the closest warehouse to you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could just fit the drones with your stuff at the station closest to you and just fly it over. I mean,
They can.
Yeah.
And then also depends on weather conditions.
I think we're looking too much into
That's
this.
the thing. That's the thing.
This is
No,
looking
that-
way too into this.
That's the thing, though. They want to make this product go out there, but it can't happen because
there's just
movies
so
where
many.
people- there's so many things that can happen.
things.
So
Yeah.
many things could just happen. Weather, hail, so it could be snow, and then
I mean, California would be perfect. It's dry over there.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
yeah, it's,
Dry droughts and that's it. So I mean,
So-
to test it out, they could do California. I'd like to see that happen.
Fine.
At least a test.
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to transition to the next
Alright.
topic. I think finally we wanted
Yeah.
to talk about the movie Split. It's
Split.
which I do not like.
I personally watched it, and it has. I like.
you already watched
I like the meaning behind it. I don't know if I should spoil it or not.
I mean,
no,
I'm
don't
not
get
gonna-
spoiled.
I'm not
Don't get
gonna
big
watch
spoilers. Just
I
like
watched it. It was pretty good when you look behind the actual things.
I
Like
feel like it's just
deeper
gonna
into
make
that.
people scared of people who have attention
A split-
disorders
a
and
split-
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just gonna
personality.
make. I don't think.
But look, that movie, talking about Split, there's also another movie, I don't know, I forgot what's it called.
What?
But like, it was made with the WWE people as well.
Yeah.
That someone gets kidnapped, a little girl gets kidnapped by a stranger.
Yeah.
And it's almost the same process where she gets, the guy just comes into her house and just takes her because the guy sees her as a sister.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you seen that
But
movie?
it's
I forgot the name.
in Split, it's completely different.
it's
it's
completely-
not like that.
I was gonna say, but I mean, it still focuses around a person with a mental illness
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
something out of the ordinary.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of scary movies. I know all of you
By
guys.
watching
Neither am I, but
I don't get any like enjoyment out of like I know no one enjoys like like,
yeah.
no but like I mean like I don't enjoy being scared or like having that feeling.
I mean,
So I'm not-
depends on my
Split
mood
is more of a thriller than actual scary
Like it's
movie.
more
See, now that-
atmospherical.
And by
scary
watching the movie,
jump
I'm pretty
scares.
sure there's going to be a Split 2 coming out too.
I feel like
Why,
there's-
well, I don't want to say how did it end. Well,
I mean, if you
I'll
wanna
tell you
spoil
this.
it,
I'll tell you
just
this.
say
I'll
the
tell you
end,
this.
the end, the very, very end.
There was this guy at the end that had the same problem as the guy that.
spoiler alert.
so he'll come in the sec. Okay.
So someone else with it is going to happen.
I don't. But there's something like at the end. Something happens that you would think that the guy, all right, I'm just not gonna.
I really want to go see the movie.
No,
So I
yeah.
mean, if
Same.
speaking of movies, did anybody ever see the first John Wick movie?
I did not.
No.
The second one is coming out, and I literally cannot wait for it. It's like a generic. It's like a very generic action movie starring Keanu Reeves. I mean, he did The Matrix and a bunch of different movies and stuff.
What's it
And,
called?
John Wick. Should be.
John Wick.
That's not how you spell John.
Oh, I spelled that.
How did you spell?
No, I spelled
How do you spell it?
H-O-N.
Jhon.
John Wick.
With a W, man.
Oh.
How did you spell
Oh, yeah.
How did you
With a V
spell?
instead of a W.
How else did you spell
John Wick
Wick?
Chapter 2.
Come on,
and
bro.
like the first movie is just this. I think Keanu Reeves speaks maybe 6 lines throughout the entire movie, and the rest of it's just a bunch of gun scenes.
Looks like the guy from Harry
Great
Potter.
movie.
It does.
Anyways, it's coming out
professor.
soon.
Oh, the Professor Dumbledore.
For it.
All right.
All right, well, That's it for this week's Talk on the Spot. I had to double check what was this called.
He's like,
I had to look behind
Talk on the
myself.
Spot.
This is Talk on the Spot. I want to say thanks for my guests, Randy and Cody, for joining us this week. Yeah. But make sure you check us out next week. Make sure remember that this is going to come out a week after the first episode. So if you want to watch the current one, watch it practically today. I don't know how to say this because it's all going future and back.
Basically, the show is gonna be a week in advance.
Yes.
But we're putting this one on YouTube
Yeah,
today.
kind of today. We're
Kind of
maybe
kind of
tomorrow.
today, we're
It's either today or tomorrow. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you make sure you like and subscribe. See you like our Twitter and Instagram and Facebook page. And see you all on the next one, Talk on the Spot.
See you guys.